Ụtụtụ ọma, nakwana, ekaro. Welcome to Folk Tales, Languages and History. If you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing. This will help us to make more interesting stories just like the one you just clicked on. Deep in the heart of the Yoruba kingdom in Nigeria was a small village called Ilaje. The people of Ilaje were a prosperous and happy people and always enjoyed the life setting in the village. One day, a beautiful woman came to the village. She came in late in the afternoon. This beautiful woman stopped at the market square and asked to help passerby with their load. Some ignored her, while others accepted and paid her for her services. At night, she slept in the abandoned stalls of the marketplace. Soon, she became a known face among the villagers, and when they asked for her name, she answered that her name was Mama IYABO. Mama IYABO never spoke of herself, her family, or where she came from. Everything about her was a mystery, but her smiles and charming personality won everyone's heart. Moreover, she was very hardworking and was helpful in the village, carrying different items for the villagers, cleaning the markets, and helping in whatever chore she could do just to earn a living. But soon after 5 market weeks, suddenly a restaurant sprang open at a far end of the market square. The villagers were surprised to find out that this restaurant was owned by Mama IYABO. Where did she get the money to build a restaurant? Whispers of magic danced in the wind. Mama IYABO, the woman shrouded in mystery, was the owner of this restaurant, and it was a restaurant like no other. Rumors swirled like smoke, some saying maybe she was a ghost or a spirit seeking shelter among the living. Maybe, but no one was sure. Yet Mama IYABO started her restaurant cooking wonderful delicacies. Her cooking silenced all doubts, her food bursting with flavors that seemed like from another world. It drew people from miles around. Each bite was a delicious adventure. Mama IYABO made amala, begiri, ila, okra soup, and the tasty Yoruba pepperish stew. Hers was always a different flavor, so much that all the men in the village always compared their wives to Mama IYABO, some saying or telling their wives to go and learn how Mama IYABO cooks so as to keep the aroma of the kitchen alive. Many of these women were jealous of her. Some even feared her. Nobody knew what to expect. Most of the time, some women had to come and drag their husbands home from Mama IYABO's restaurant, as most of them had their breakfast, lunch, and dinner at Mama IYABO's restaurant. But the whispers did not matter. Only the magic she created on her plates. But secrets like spices lose their power if hidden for too long. One day, a young woman called Bisi walked into the village. Her mother-in-law had been ill and she came to make a visit. Bisi had come in very early in the morning. She had no time to take any meal. As soon as she entered the Ilaje village, she made the effort to look for a place to eat. Not so long after making a few inquiries, she found Mama IYABO's restaurant. Bisi entered the restaurant and was mesmerized by the strong aroma of wonderful food wafting out of Mama IYABO's kitchen. But of course, she never knew who made this food and she didn't bother to find out. Bisi was very hungry. Immediately, she asked for water to wash her hands from the help and started her order. She ordered for some ewedu and amala. She swooped down and finished all the food in a short time. The food was so delicious, Bisi had to ask to find out who made the food. Not so long after making this request, a woman strutted into the restaurant. She was dressed very beautifully in the modern new wrapper and on her head a very big headgear. Bisi recognized the face immediately. This is Mama IYABO, she thought in her mind. Mama IYABO. But Mama IYABO is dead. Or am I dreaming? Bisi used her hand to wipe her face quickly. She blinked several times and wiped her face a second time. Suddenly, she became very sure of herself. Bisi stood up and quickly walked up to the woman. She pulled her shoulder back, screaming, Mama IYABO. Mama IYABO was shocked to see someone who knew her. She became confused. Suddenly, she became so scared and started running around, asking everyone to leave the restaurant. Bisi was surprised. Mama IYABO, what are you doing here? Mama IYABO, she called several times. Mama IYABO pushed her away frantically and locked up the restaurant. She locked up everything and stayed inside. Bisi remained outside. Putting her hand on her head, she ran back to her village. Her face was white like someone who had just seen a ghost. She ran away, leaving her bag, her slippers, and even one of her wrappers behind, screaming while running. The truth was shocking. Mama IYABO was one who had cheated death, brought back by a powerful spell from a mysterious sorcerer. Seeking a fresh start, she fled to this village, hoping to leave her dark past behind. However, the past has a way of catching up. As the truth spilled out, fear turned into fury. Betrayed, the villagers chased Mama IYABO away, forcing her to abandon her beloved restaurant. They gathered together, chanting war songs, running after Mama IYABO. Then touched the restaurant with fire. The restaurant burned late into the night. In the morning, all that was left was cold ashes, a chilling reminder of the secrets that lay behind the now forgotten restaurant. Will Mama IYABO ever return? No one knows if she escapes the fire or if she was burnt inside her restaurant. Only the whispering wind knows.